I look like I just woke up. Hey, coffee, it tastes bitter, but it's good. I'm sitting, I'm chilling. I'm in my pajamas. Y'all, this dude, he went out last night. He did go out last night. Let me put my scarf on my head. Put my scarf on my head, y'all. I'm putting the scarf on my head because I ain't do my hair. Like, brush my teeth, wash my face and hands, put my coffee on. I ain't do nothing to my hair like that. Normally I do a little something to my hair. I'm just gonna. Okay. How you Londa? Hey Penny. How y'all doing? Put my glasses on there. Yeah. Happy Sunday. Hey Jules. Happy Sunday. Clean my glasses off. Hey Xavier. Hey TT Squad. Hey Leah. Hey Hazel. Look, I'm trying to fix my. Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all. Okay. I got to ask y'all a question from the beginning. One of my favorite Soul subscribers said they can't hear me when I be talking, and she said maybe it's my mic. And I went back and watched the video, and on my phone I heard myself clear. So I want to know if y'all have any problems with y'all mic. Let me know in the chat if y'all don't. By the end of the video, at the end of my live, I'm gonna ask y'all, and y'all just let me know. Put it in so I know if it's hard for y'all can hear me. But yeah, but she said it's fine. Okay, I just wanted to make sure because I listened to the video and I heard myself. She was like, was when I was mumbling or something. I don't know, but I didn't hear it on my end, so it might be just her phone. But I wanted to double check. I checked on my other phone and watched the video, the whole video yesterday. I didn't hear nothing wrong, so I just wanted to make sure, Yeah, hey. Oh no, I'm watching it now, y'all. I'm on episode. For some reason, I want to say Law and Order, and I remember Law and Order from back in the day. That's what I was thinking. Just their phone and computer, but I'm watching. For some reason, I want to call Law and Order L.A. Law, and I was like, is it a L.A. Law? And I looked it up. It was a L.A. Law back in the day. I must have used to watch it. Because for some reason, that's all I be saying. LA Law must have been like, see, it's Law and Order. I said, I know that, I know it. But for some reason, I want to constantly say that. But I'm on season 18, episode, no, I'm on season 8, episode 18. Yes, okay, y'all. Dude went out last night. Y'all, he didn't even stay out long. He didn't stay out long. Like, he went out, first of all, he was upset. He was upset yesterday, y'all. He was upset because the day my baby birthday. He was upset. He was like, ain't nobody show up for him. He was mad. He was like, he wanted to go out. Everybody was like, they were doing something else. They ain't want to spend no money. And he was like, all 4 of their birthdays. I went out and spent money. I spent money on everybody's birthday. They said, come on, let's go out. And nobody want to do nothing for my birthday. They did wind up doing it. They just ain't doing when he wanted. They didn't start celebrating until about 12, but he came home 2 o'clock. He was home. He went out about, I say about 8 o'clock last night, 7:30, 8 o'clock. He went out. He went out. He didn't stay outside long. Came in and said, Mom, I had a good time. I was like, I took pictures of him. I actually put the pictures of him on his face, on my Facebook. Because that's what he wore when he went out. That was his birthday outfit. He wore that and he enjoyed himself. He said he had fun. He said, I asked him, what's he going out today? He said he don't know. So I asked him, am I cooking today or tomorrow? He don't know. I said the plan was to cook Tuesday. That's the plan to cook his food Tuesday. So I'm gonna clean. I changed my front room around, y'all. I changed my front room around this morning. I know, but I forgot how good it was because I stopped watching it. I changed my front room around. I don't know if I changed it around for the better. I just had so much stuff in my front room and I cleaned off some. Because I've been living in my front room. No, he didn't. Everybody backed out on him. Everybody. That's why he was upset. He was upset. But he okay now. He okay. He okay. He said he's okay. So long as he had fun yesterday and whatever he do, I know he doing something today, but I don't know what he's doing today. Honestly, don't know what he's doing today, and I hope he enjoys himself. Because you don't get to be 21 all the time. But I'm going to tell you exactly what he said. He said, Mom, next year, this time, he said, I'm going to be out of the country. I said, what you mean? He said, I'm going somewhere. He said, I'm going to Jamaica. I'm going somewhere. He said, maybe me and you could take a trip together. He said, I'm not going to be here. I'm not going to be. I said, I know that's right. Yeah, he didn't get to do it. Girl, your plans never stick. Girl, your plans, I would be so frustrated after you pay for the room already. For who? For my son? No, my son do his own stuff. I don't. My son's stuff is for him and his friends. I don't pay for his. No, we don't do that. I pay for my stuff, not his stuff. Him and his friends together was going to do that. It had nothing to do with me. It had nothing to do with me. Not his one. I did never tell you that, Taylor. Never told you I paid for his. I gave him money. I gave him $600 for his birthday, but I didn't and bought his tennis shoe. I mean, not his tennis shoe, his jeans. I never said that if that's what he wanted to do, they were going in. I was talking about what I wanted to do for me. I never said that. Maybe you misunderstood. Go back and watch the video. I never said that. And if I said it, and if I said that, I was misunderstood. And one thing I don't do, I have zero tolerance for lying because guess what? I don't have time to remember a lie. So I know I didn't say that. I know him and his friends was going supposed to put together and do what they was going to do in the room. Okay. He's so sweet. Oh no, but he still had a good time and he going out today. He's going out. He's going out to do something today. I just don't know what. I just don't know what. I know he told me. I asked him, did he want me to cook today or tomorrow? He didn't say nothing, but I know it's supposed to be Tuesday that I cook. So I'm gonna do my refrigerator. I'm gonna do my refrigerator. Oh, it's okay. It's okay, Sally. It's okay. It's okay. Maybe we did misunderstand. I don't know. But I'm gonna do my refrigerator. My refrigerator. Do y'all know this? No matter how much you clean your refrigerator out, you always find stuff. Like yesterday, I cleaned my refrigerator out and I was getting out stuff, and it was like it's so dirty, and I didn't really have no stuff in it to make it dirty. Like why? It was nothing in it to really make it dirty, and I'm looking at the freezer. It need to be cleaned out. It need to be cleaned. Thank you, say Lemon Chat. Thank you. I don't understand your name. It's so many letters. I don't even know. Yeah, I don't. I can't even. Don't even ask me to say your name. But it's so dirty in the refrigerator. So guess what? I'm doing the grocery haul. I'm gonna have my groceries delivered today. Um, so I'm gonna get all my groceries and show y'all what I get. Um, I have exactly $275 for groceries, and I probably spend the whole $275 on groceries. But I gotta say, I put my little order in there. They wanted, for some reason, I thought I was a member of hey Miss Scott, I thought I was a member of Instant Card because delivering my food, just the little bit stuff I had come in the first order, they want $22. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna pay that. I'm gonna pay that. But that's coming out of my money though. And I'm like, everything seemed like it went up. He put his money. Yeah, but he figured he spent all, and that's what I was trying to say. But he figured all this week, my son been partying doing everybody's birthday. But they did come out last night. They did. That's not $275 is nothing for groceries. Like, cause in my little thing, I didn't even include in my whole. I include water this time, but I didn't include no meats yet. And so far, I think it was like, and this is a Shoppers. If this is Shoppers, I got it for, and I think it was 100. $155, and that's not including the service charge. But the service charge, delivery fee, I guess that's free. The taxes and all that. It just so I just y'all. If I didn't live on the third floor, I swear I would go to the grocery store like I've been doing. Cause y'all know I used to go to the grocery store in my other place. I'm not going in no grocery store. Like, I would tell them happy birthday, guy. I'm not going in no grocery store walking up on no third flight of steps, no three flights of steps. And if I had an elevator, it'd be all that. My sister, they got an elevator. I'll go to the grocery store, get one of them grocery carts, put them all of them, take them upstairs. I'm good. I'm okay. But no, can't do that. Can't do that here. It's just like, I still have to need somebody to carry it up the stairs. And I could go get my brother, say me and my brother my brother and my son bring the groceries up. But them are a lot of groceries. That's a lot of groceries. But when they do deliver my water and my food, I do make sure I tip them. But I was saying this so much because I only had 10 items. And the 10 items, only thing I had heavy in there is is the water. And they got water on sale at shoppers for $4.59. Deer Park water. It's like three different types of water, 24 packs. It's on sale. Normally Deer Park water I pay $7 and something for, but it's on sale now. Deer Park waters at shoppers is on sale for $4.59. I think it was $4.59. I was like, So that's a good sale. Yeah, I'm still watching TV. That's a good sale. I think it's a good sale, but I would prefer BJ's for real, for real. Get water from BJ's. I have a BJ card. I don't even know why I don't go to BJ. BJ water 32. There's about let me see, I get 3 cases of 32 will last me a whole month. Cases of 32 bottles of water will last me a whole month. 3 cases. When I get 24, like this month, last month I had 3 cases of 24, 1 case of 35, and I turned around and had to buy. I have altogether had 4 cases. I had to buy another one the other day. So 4 cases of 24 and 1 case of 35 last me almost 30 days. We drink water. She said, but you know, I love Deer Park. I try other water. They said, wait, what the fuck? Yeah. Me and my son drink a lot of water. And see, my son, he exercises. And he drinks a lot of water. I would tell Tyreek happy birthday, peace, thank you. I would tell him when he wake up. And he drinks a lot of water. I buy him Gatorade. I buy him juices. And I don't buy sodas and stuff. I buy juices. I buy Welch's juices and stuff like that. They said, please block the clown. What clown? I don't even know who y'all talking about. She said, oh, you the woman that was. I don't know. Water is life. Water is love. Water is good. Water is good. Water is good. My son loves water, so we go through a lot of water. We go through a lot of water. So my sister go through a lot of water too. They go through a lot of water too. I thought I didn't know I didn't know what was going on, so I didn't. I'm just looking and not paying attention, but yeah. So that's what I got to do today, and I know today's Sunday. I washed clothes. I washed clothes last night. I was gonna go live last night, but I ain't want to cut no light on. Only light I had on was my TV, and I was like, my son said, "You going?" When he was in, he said, when I came in, he said, "You about to go live?" And he was like, "It's dark." I said, "I know," and it was like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning when he got in here, and I said, "No." I just hate crying. You know, I wouldn't. I'll curve the 24, but if I get anything out within there, see, I Costco. ShopRite. What is a ShopRite? I never heard of that. Yeah, I did. I think I know what you're talking about. I think I do. I think I do. But $14. It's not bad for delivery, but you gotta think about that too. And the fact that I live on the third floor, and when they deliver me 3 cases of water, I tip them on an app, and I give them $20 in cash. I give them $20 in cash. I tip on the app and I tip in their hand too, because I want to make sure. And I'm gonna tell you why I do it, y'all. And I'm not doing it to be nice. I always tip because I can tip them on the app. I do it to make sure they bring my stuff up the steps, because it had been time Walmart had delivered my groceries and left my groceries downstairs and left it down the steps at the bottom of the steps saying to be delivered and took a picture. And I'm like, that's not my highs in the end. And when I call them, they be like, I'm not walking them up the steps. So I learned, if you tell them you got a tip, they come up the steps for that tip. They come and steady tipping on the app. I just make sure I always make sure I have at least $60 on me. And I break it down. I get a 20, I get like some 10, some 5s, and break it down. Because it depends what you got and how much I tip you on the app. If I got you on the app and I got like a rack of groceries and I already tipped you $30, time you get up the step, you getting 10 or $15 because you got that 30 plus the 15 I'm giving you. If you got my water, I'm automatically giving you $20. I'm automatically giving you $20 because you brought it up the steps. Okay, you ain't no if answer, but you got a $20 sale coming. That's just what I do. But my groceries, if it's got a bulk of groceries and I got to tip you a lot on it, like 30 some dollars, and you're still gonna get some cash. But it ain't gonna be 20, it might be 15. But if it's a lot and they only tip you like $20 on the app, I'll give you another 20. I wanna make sure people is good, because guess what? They don't get a lot of money to deliver this stuff. People think they get a lot. I didn't try to do it before. And when I do it, you don't get no money. You work off your tips. And people don't realize that when you do them Uber Eats and what is it? Is it Uber Eats and the other pack, whatever them things, instant call, all them things that get delivered, people, yeah, if you don't give them a tip, they don't really get paid like $2, $3. $2, $3 is nothing. It's nothing. I tell Tyreek happy birthday. It's nothing. $2, $3 ain't nothing. So you gotta make sure you tip them. I have to make sure. Like if I order like 5 things and on the app they say, oh, they get $3, I'll go ahead and tip them on the app. I don't give them cash. I'll go ahead. Oh, I give them. They say if it say like $3, $4, I give them $10 because you got like 3, 4 things you bring up the sales. $10 is worth it. So yeah, that's what I do. That's what I do. But I believe in y'all already know. I believe in tipping. I'm a tip girl. Always been. My front room look a little bit better, y'all. I'm gonna show you my front room. Don't judge me. These are all pile of clothes. Like I'm like in my front room. Like, look, y'all. It's pile of. I got everything. Yeah, I'm still sleeping in my front room, but I got it. It's got cleaned this area out. I'm just trying to clear it out. I got everything out the middle of the floor, moved around. Pile them all clean clothes. I need to fold up. I'm gonna fold them up. I don't go in my room at all. And they came back. They came back and fixed the wall. They came back and everything. And they put something in for the smell, and they looked in there saying nothing. They couldn't find nothing. But it's still sinking in. They went and put some more bowls in there, but it still sink. I'm not sleeping in that room. My room is fixed, but I'm not sleeping in there. I told my son, I told him last night, I'm never going back in my room. He just looked at me. Ma, you might well just bring your bed out here. No, I'm not bringing my bed in my front room, but I'm not going back in that room. I don't care the smell. I said when I go in there, I still smell it. He was like, he don't smell it. I smell it. I smell it. They finished. They did their part, but it still stinks. It's. I would be so glad to. That's what I told my son. I'm not going back in there. Some of the stuff was in here. I slid it in my. I kicked it in my. I opened the door and just started kicking it and pushing it. I didn't even want to go to the room. So we opened my bedroom door. I just got stuff lined up around. I got 2 pairs of shoes out here. I got about 2 pairs of shoes, about 6 pairs of underwears, about 4 bras. That's why I'm washing and washing up, and y'all keep sending me the same clothes because I refuse to go in that room. I refuse to go in that room. All them clothes over there need to be folded up. Them are my clothes. Them are my clothes. I refuse to go in that room. I got two pairs of shoes. I got a pair of tennis shoes, and I got a pair of sandals. And I know eventually I gotta go in there because on the 26th, on the 25th, I go to class. But I got about three pairs of jeans up there, about four shirts. So yeah, I'm not trying to go in there at all. I'm sorry. I'm just not really trying to. I just don't want to go. I went in there when the man took me and said, "Look, we finished." Da 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 da. And when I went in and told the man to smell, he said, "Well, we didn't find nothing in the wall because they did want to open the whole wall. They didn't find nothing. They didn't find nothing." And they went put some stuff in there for the smell, but to me, I still smell it. My son said he said, what he said? He said, "Mom, I don't smell nothing, but it might no, dude. I smell something, so no, I'm not going back in there. I don't know. My next move might be me. I don't know. I'm okay in my front room. I don't want to go back in there. I might buy me a blow up bed and put a blow up bed in my front room. I don't know. Yolanda, you have a great day too. Yolanda, you work every day. You work 7 days. You work 7 days a week. Every time you work 7 days a week, girl. You be working hard. Yeah, the odor has been in the walls so bad. Well, yeah, they didn't find nothing. They didn't find nothing, but it stank. And I ain't going in it. I'm like, it's stinking. I ain't going in it. And it's just like, yeah, here. I got to put this on pause because I'm watching. This is my favorite episode. I hate to say, I have a favorite episode on these types of pictures, but I do. I do. I have favorite episodes, and this is one of my favorite episodes when Olivia find out she got a brother, and the lady trying to frame him for murder, and yeah, this is one of my favorite episodes. So I can't talk because I keep peeping up there at the show, and I'm gonna lose my concentration. Good morning, Miss Watts. I'm losing my concentration because I'm peeping at y'all, and I'm peeping at the show and trying to talk to y'all. This is what I find. Well, standing on kindness too. What you talking about? The app which we this series on. Oh, Hulu on Hulu. And after I finish this, I'm gonna go to the one they made. They got one. They got L.A. Law, just plain L.A. Law, the very first one that came out in 1999, and it ended in 2008. It's from 1990 to 2008. This came out in 2001, but they got the spin-off show. And then, okay, I've been watching it, so I've been watching. Honey, I've been watching a lot of in between. They been doing a lot of what you call it, collaboration. They be like coming over to the other show, and they have the people who started on here. How can I say it? Because some of the people who's on here winds up being playing on here later on, and some of them come from like Anthony Anderson. He played in the one from 2019 to 2008. He played in there. He came over here on the season. He came here in season 7. I don't remember what episode, but he came to season 7, and he did 2 cameo appearances because he was his partner while Olivia was. I don't know what Olivia was going through. All of a sudden, she wanted to go undercover for some stuff and made me upset, and she was gone, and they kept bringing in different people to be his partner, and they was making me upset because they was not a good partner. Anthony Anderson, he had an issue. The other girl, she had an issue, and she plays on here, and everybody. Anthony Anderson don't play on here now, but he wound up playing on the other one. 'Cause I guess he went on that other side or whatever. But it was just like, oh my God, it's giving me. I got to start from the beginning because it's like they coming over from another channel, and then they got another Law and Order show coming over here, and I was like, oh my God. So after I seen all that, I got to looking up, and I said, oh, they got this, and I got this, and I got this. So it's like 3 other ones I got to watch to catch up with all these people really coming from. So I'm like, ooh. So yeah. I'm watching the new ones now. I'm watching it starting all the way from again. I'm gonna watch it all the way up to their 24 episode, 24 season. And I started from the beginning. And I'm on season 8, episode 19. And the thing about it, they be having like 23, 24 episodes. I be like, what the fuck? I thought Grey's Anatomy, because I just finished Grey's Anatomy. I started Grey's Anatomy off, but season 1 all the way up to season 22. I think it's season 21 or 22 to the last season. So I did that, and I'm done with that. And I said, oh, let me watch another one. And that's when I came across this. So I've been watching this, and it's actually in 2 days I do a season. In 2 days I do a season. In 2 days I've been doing a season. Like my need to pop in 2 days. And that's like yeah, 2 days. 2 days I do a season, an episode, not a season. Not a, I mean, not a, yeah, 2 days I do one season. I had noticed that. She said the connection with is a small thing. The order cannot is called. Okay. And yeah, that's it. I was gonna say something, but I got to reading. I hate when I do that. Get to reading something. I can't be up here long because I have some groceries coming, and I don't want to. You know how when you do what is it, instant card, and they have something that you don't want, even though I put on. I guess they know when they be low in the store, and they ask me they low on stock. Would you change up? I did that, but some stuff they didn't say low on stock, so I don't know. My order supposed to be from 10 to 12, and I don't know what time they're gonna pick it up. And the order is $15. The first order is $15. This order is $15. Cost me $15. That's the $15 for the tip. Something like that. I got a lot of orders out here. Yeah, I am gonna do a video. I am. I'm gonna do a video of me putting all my groceries, cleaning my refrigerator out, cause I gotta clean my refrigerator out, my stove, my kitchen clean. Y'all look. I'm gonna tell you, look. Y'all see that? I just love me some me. Okay, I told y'all how refrigerators get so dirty, right? So this morning I'm walking in my kitchen and I be tripping, y'all. I think I be tripping sometimes. And I looked around and I was making my coffee. I was like, ooh, my kitchen's so clean. And I was like, look at the stove. Ooh, I can't stand a white stove. I never like a white stove. And I was like, ooh, look at my stove. Looks so clean. And I'm looking around. I said, Dag, see, you didn't put the dishes up. And I was like, ooh, I was so happy my kitchen was clean. Like, I don't know why I was so happy. It was like, it looked extra clean. And I think it's because I got this spray off TikTok. And when I say this stuff really worked, it really worked. Because the one thing about a white stove, no matter how much you clean it, it's always going to get dirty. And last night I cleaned it. I stuck the stuff on it and just cleaned it. And I used my last roll of paper towels and I wiped it up. And I was like, I must gotta let it sit longer because normally I don't let it sit longer. This time I had forgot it was in there, and when I went in the kitchen, I had smelled something. I said, "What's that smell?" And I said, "Oh, I forgot to clean it off." So when I cleaned it, I can't remember because I threw it away because it's no more. It's no more, and I used to before I threw it away, and I ain't dumped trash and got dumped in everything, and it's no more. I can't even think. It's stainless. I when I go on my TikTok thing. I'm gonna write it down, and I'll let you know tomorrow, and I'll write it down somewhere. But it got it so clean, and I was just so happy to look at. I love to go in the kitchen, and it's so it looks so nice in there, and it's just like ooh. Ooh, and I just be loving it. I hope I find one before September too, but I doubt it. It be looking so good. When I say I love a good kitchen. And like I wash all my clothes so it's nothing in there getting everything just clean. Like everything just clean and I love that. I love that for me. I love when I got a clean kitchen. Like it's so clean. Only thing on top of my dryer is my bleach and my fabric softener. But I said I'm about to clean all that off there. But it's so nice and clean. And when it's nice and clean, it makes you want to clean more. It makes me want to just cook and do other stuff in my kitchen. I had no, yes, I bought it on TikTok. Cause I got a on TikTok. When you watch TikTok, it has when you want to order something But when you watch TikTok, so much people stuff come up, and it came up on my feed. I bought it a long time ago, and when I bought it like 2 months ago, I never was really, when I used it, as soon as I put it on my stove or something, I would clean it off. But yesterday, for some reason, I had forgot because I got so into my TV show. I forgot, and when I went back there about like an hour, maybe 2 hours later, I smelled something, and that would, when I started smelling it, it reminded me I didn't finish cleaning my stove off, and let me get it off, and it came up because y'all know white stoves get, so no matter how much you clean, they don't really get back white. You still got that stuff on. You could scrub them, do all. They don't really get back like you want. That's why I said I don't never want another white stove. Honestly, when I'm looking for my place, when they have a white stove, I just go bypass them. I don't even look. I don't even look. It just, yes, it said yes, LOL, a clean house keep your, yes, headspace peaceful, yes. And it makes you want to cook or something. And a white stove just stays so dirty no matter what you do to it. You can clean it, it still get dirty. And another thing, I was telling my sister the other day, how do you cook on one burner and the other two, both burners get dirty? How you do that? I don't understand. I cook on one burner, but both burners are wind up dirty. And I had literally look at the burner. I said, look, okay, both of them clean. Once I finish cooking, and it's time to clean it, both sides dirty. I got to clean both sides, which I don't mind. But I'm like, if I'm using one burner, how two burners get dirty? If I'm using one burner, how the two burners are getting dirty? And I know the burner was clean before I cook, because I'm the type of person I always look. Like, no, I'm not clean again. I'm not gonna say I'm a, I got OCD when I clean it. No, I don't. But my house is clean, and when I do cook, I look. And when I look, I always look at my soul, and it's be white. Okay, it's white. It's white as gonna get. I'm gonna go ahead, and I don't understand. I don't understand, and it just it trips me out sometimes. She said that's true. It is, and it's just like it trips me out. Like how I didn't even cook on that side. Like what the fuck? I didn't cook on that side, but it's dirty. So yeah, that's why I said I don't want to rice. I don't know if it's gonna happen. If I get a black stove, maybe I won't see it. I don't know. When I'm literally looking for a place now, I am not looking for a white stove. I do not want it white. I do not want a white stove. It has nothing to do with it being old fashioned. It could be a black one, and it could be an old fashioned one, black one. I would take it. I don't want no more white stoves because they are too hard to clean, and it's always something when you. Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want that for me. Honestly, don't want that. Did you see? So let's see. Her cleaning video. I seen her cleaning video. Oh y'all, when she did her cleaning video, I said that's the one. I said that's one of your best videos there. I said I watched the video the whole time and I was laughing. I said, Tom, I love the fact you did your cleaning video. I love that. But yeah, that was a good video. She said like how you wash socks and one is all. Yeah, but look, when the one sock is missing, my son swear it be me. He swears me. He swears me, Mom, you took my clothes out the wash machine. Now I'm missing one sock. Dude, the dry ate it. The dry ate it. You can say what you want. The dry ate it. It was not me. The dry. I tell him all. The dry ate it. It was not me. What is the name of the crab cakes from Aldi's? Ooh, I don't know. It's Merlin crab cakes. Aldi's only had two crab cakes there, and any one of them two is good. Any one of them two is good. When his socks come up missing and I borrow his clothes, he blames me. He blames me for his socks. The one under the water. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. The only crab cakes I got from Aldi's and the only ones I ever seen and the only two. What I don't get from crab cake from Aldi's is they mussels. I bought they mussels. Worst thing I ever did. Because y'all know I like mussels. And I try to buy them so I can cook them myself. They were nasty. I had the sauce. I put the garlic. I did everything. They were nasty. I said that was a waste of money. So frozen clams are not. I mean frozen oysters. Frozen clams, and that is clams, oysters. Fuck, I forgot what it is. Hold up, y'all gotta think for a minute. I got a thing. I got a thing. I got a thing. I can't think what it is. Is it oysters? Clams? Yeah, I think it's clams. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm like this too. I'm trying to think. I think it's clams. I think it's clams. I think it's clams that I started liking. Oh, it's mussels. Is it mussels? I don't remember. Ooh, and y'all know my tea. I can't even remember what I like. I can't even remember. Is it mussels, clams, then the little shells, and you suck them out? I just found out I like them. What is that? I can't. If they mussels. I think they mussels. I think it's I think it's mussels. I don't remember. But don't buy no I think it's mussels. Don't buy it from them. Yes, they are black. They are black shit. Yes, they are. It's black shells. I forgot what it is. And I like them, but I don't. I won't buy them. I'll go and get them from where I normally go get them from. But I won't never buy none. Try to cook them, cause it don't work. But I'm gonna tell y'all tomorrow. Y'all actually gonna get Y'all actually gonna they oysters. I don't know what they are. I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out. I think you slurp them up in your mouth and they good. You don't open them up, but it's like a little tiny shell and they black. They black oyster. Oh, they oyster. Okay. Well, they good. Don't buy them from Aldi. They nasty. Okay. Now, y'all, this is my menu that I'm making tomorrow. Hopefully, if he wanted tomorrow or Tuesday, I don't know which day, but he told me Monday or Tuesday. I asked him this morning, "Did you sure you wanted Monday or Tuesday?" He ain't say, you could you know how them Leos are. Them Leos be tripping, but I gotta I gotta order. I'm not gonna order when I'm going. I'm gonna go into the store to get the lobster, cause I'm gonna get. Don't find out. I'm going to get the cause he wanted macaroni and cheese. He said, "Mom, I don't have to have lobster macaroni and cheese if you don't feel like making it. But I'm gonna go ahead and make the lobster macaroni and cheese anyway." Mama, you missed out. What an unknown user. It said, "Mama, you missed out." I don't know what he's talking about. But I'm gonna make the stuffed chicken. I'm gonna make three stuffed chickens, and I'm gonna stuff them. I'm gonna actually stuff them. Even though he said he didn't want no seafood stuff with it. He just wanted cream cheese and spinach. I might just do stuff one with some crab meat, and make him some crab cake. I gotta bake a cake. Y'all, this is gonna be a 3-part video, a 2-part video because I gotta bake a cake and you know what the best place to get good crab cakes in DC or Maryland, and I'm honest gonna say, what is that place when I go to what is that place that I went to? Their crab meats was so good. My cousin took me somewhere and I got some crab cake. Let me think. Not Timbuktu. Timbuktu got good crab. They okay. Timbuktu crabs is okay, but I didn't go that far. Did you see Target and husband? Husband. Yeah, I did. No, he said no. Did you see? No, I don't know. No, I'm trying to figure out. It's this place. I'm reading comments, and hey, Star. Hey, Nelson. Hey, I thought you was already in here. Oh, she was. I'm tripping. I'm trying. It's another place I got some crab cakes from. Where did I get some crab cakes from? I can't remember. It's been such a long time since I went and got some crab cakes. But I remember Timbuktu got good crab cakes. But it was somewhere else that I went in D.C. Well, not in D.C. for say in Maryland. And I can't think right off because it's been such a long time since I had crab cakes. My sister made good crab cakes. Tanya made good crab cakes. Tanya made good crab cakes. Let me say that. Okay. I can't remember. But I know Timbuktu makes really good crab cakes. Timbuktu seafood, all the Timbuktu seafood is good. They crab cakes, they shrimps, they lobsters, they steak. I ain't had all that before they got, yeah. But no, last time I went there, I went to the curry out part and I didn't sit down. But they make really good fare. It's okay. She need make some. Yeah, I might. But see, my sister, she have two meal preps that she got to do coming up. So she couldn't help me out. She got two meal preps. She had got one order from my cousin. She had got another order from my other cousin yesterday. So she got two meal preps. So she got a lot of meal preps coming up. So I can't even ask her to do nothing. So she was like, I will help you, but I got these meal preps. And, all the crab cakes are delicious. They are very, oh, will you? They not see. They five for five. No, they not $5 for $5 out here, baby. One box is $6. One box is $6. I'm not even, one box is $6. You don't get two. I normally buy three boxes. I normally keep one box for me and get my son the other two. I don't know what Aldi's you going to. Where you at? I need to go to your Aldi's and come and get some food. I'm over here checking out my beautiful feet, but I need to go over there. She's still probably. No, you know what? She can't do it because I already tried to convince her. I tried to do that. I tried to convince her, tell her she was already said she can't do it because the meal prep they not the same type of meal prep. Jerry seafood and boo. Okay, okay. I never even heard of Jerry seafood and boo. Okay, I might try them out. But y'all know I don't take my car too far. Somebody asked me to go to the Yarmouth, what is it, the Amish market. I said, I'm not going to no Amish market like that. I said, I ain't going down there, love my car to death, love you, baby, and can't get back. No, I don't. I do DC only. I really want to go out to go to the freaking Walmart. Not a pop, not them. Oh, in a bag. Okay, okay. Crabs in a. I don't understand. Not a box. Not them. Oh, no. Crab cakes in a bag. Five. I still don't understand what you said. Crab cakes in a bag. And I never seen Aldi's with crab cakes in a bag. Maybe I'll look on it. But when I do look, I'll look up for it today because I got orders coming in. I got orders coming. I will look it up today. But I never seen them in a bag. I understand you say boss, but I never seen them in a bag. What I'm saying? No, I'm not making him no, I don't do that. He don't want. That's something he wouldn't want me to make. If Tyreek wanted to fill in strawberry shortcake, he'll get his auntie to do that. He don't want that. He want me to make. I made a strawberry shortcake last month. It was strawberry and the inside. It was strawberry topping. It was strawberry cake mix. He loved it. He want that again. He want that cake again. He know his mother can't make no cake like that. I ain't doing. That's too much. That's too much. That's too much. That's too much. We're not doing all that. We're not doing all that. Appreciate it, but I can't. I ain't cooking all that. I ain't. We're not doing all that fruit. And then on top of that, I like strawberry cake, but I don't like wet cake. Like I don't like wet cake. Like I wouldn't even. Time you make that type of cake, I wouldn't eat it. Fruit filling, I wouldn't eat it. I can't do it. I don't like wet. Like I don't eat pineapple upside down cake because it's wet. I don't eat jello cake because it's wet. I eat strawberry shortcake, but it can't be wet. It's like you can't then put the juices down on it or none of that. You can't do that because I'm not going to eat. I don't like wet cake. I can't eat no wet. I can't eat nothing. I can't eat no wet. I don't like wet cake. I get real disturbed. I don't eat no wet cake. I don't eat no, nah. If he would ask me to make that, I wouldn't eat none of it. I don't eat wet cake. My favorite cakes is coconut, carrot cake, chocolate on chocolate. Them are my favorite. Them are my favorite. Chocolate on chocolate. Or chocolate with white icing. Yeah. I'm not really, nah. I eat sweet potato pie. And I really think it's pumpkin pie that I eat because every time I eat a sweet potato pie, I eat pumpkin pie. I don't eat. My sister, my mother eat that thing called Lorraine. What is it? Lorraine cream pie or something. Cream pie, some type of. I love me some curry cake. Yes, curd cake. Um, what is that? Lorraine Crane Cry? The Lorraine, it's lemon something, and it got this white stuff and this white stuff on top with this yellow stuff in the bottom. I think that's the most nasty cake ever. I don't know what kind of cake that is. It's Lorraine something. I don't eat no wet cake. I can't do wet cake. I'm just not a can't do it. I don't know why. I just can't. I'm not a can't do it. Oh my God, yes, I love a German chocolate cake, baby. Whew. Yeah, that's my favorite. That's my favorite. Yeah, German chocolate cake. That's bomb. That's bomb. People and see, my sister know all the cakes that I eat. Tanya don't eat. Tanya don't eat coconut. She don't eat curd. She don't eat German chocolate cake. Them are my favorite. Now I would eat other cakes, but these are my favorite. Like my cousin, my ex best friend and my cousin, when it was my birthday, and they threw me a birthday party. And when they got to the birthday party, them two was arguing. And I went over there and said, y'all stop arguing. And the whole time, lemon meringue pie, yes, that nasty thing. Yeah, lemon meringue pie, that nasty. And they were arguing, and the whole time they were arguing, they were over there arguing about my cake because they had ordered my cake, and my cousin had told his girlfriend, my cousin's favorite cake is chocolate with white icing. She was telling him her favorite cake was chocolate and chocolate. My cousin was right. My cousin was right. And I was trying to figure out why I got over there arguing. She said, Ted, what's your favorite cake? And I said, why? They said, Ted, what's your favorite cake? And I said, I told him. She said, and he said, I told you. And I said, what was going on? That's when they told me. They both said, we over here arguing about which one is your favorite cake. I just died laughing. But when they did the cake, they had two cakes. We had two cakes, and we wound up eating both cakes. I let people take cakes home, and the one I took home for me. But we had two cakes. But it was the point that it was like, yeah, that's my favorite. I could eat chocolate. Oh my God, chocolate on chocolate and chocolate white. I could eat that all day long. I can eat that all day long. Like, yeah. And you would think with curd cake, I don't like the nuts in curd cakes, and it is because a lot of people don't put the right. I ain't gonna say everybody don't put the same type of nuts in their curd cakes. So I prefer don't put no nuts in it if you don't put the right nuts in it. That's all I'm saying. I eat curd cake, and I eat it with nuts. Long as you put the right ones in there. When you put the wrong ones, I don't want it. I don't want to eat it because it's not bumping. It's not all that. It ain't good to me. I want the curd cakes, the right kind. Okay. And this year I told my son I don't want no cake. I don't want nothing. I always told y'all what I want. I always told y'all what I want. And now I don't want no cake. I don't want no cake or none of that. I just don't want to be in this place. I only got this on right. I only got this on my head right. Okay. I don't even. Okay, so that's it. My house, my front room clean. I think I did a good job in my front room, y'all. I really did, compared to what it looked like. And I was looking. I had stuff all over here, all over there. I didn't do what take it to put on my table over there nice and neat. I gotta get myself organized and get ready. Cause guess what? I start school on the 22nd, but I don't go to class to the 25th. That Monday. I'll be sitting up in class, doing what I gotta do. Yeah. I just like to fuck on Thursday. My class is so late. I be getting home about 9:30, 9:30, 10 o'clock on Thursdays. I be getting home 9:30, 10 o'clock. Because I finally, the schedule is finally set. It's for, my class on Thursdays for 3 hours. 3 hours. They finally got a teacher there. It finally stay on campus. So I got two classes on campus. One class, I guess I take that whenever. So yeah, that's it. He said monkey with all day and with all day. Walnuts. So pecan. I like walnuts. I like walnuts. I don't like the pecan. I like the walnuts. For some reason, when they put the pecan in it, it don't taste good. I like the walnuts. Hey, Mo Thomas. Yeah. I haven't got it. I gotta go get me a book. I keep saying I'm gonna go get my book bag. I ain't get my book bag yet. I got I got my pencil. I already have a rocket pencil. I had to go get my notebooks. But everything there, I'm ready. I just do that. Take my computer with me. Go up here. But this is what I'm wondering, y'all. When I was at the other school, they seating was different. I don't know. She said you like to buy walnuts with EBT. I wish I had an EBT card. You can give me an EBT card and I will split it up for you. Okay. I don't get no food stamps, but I would love to have some food stamps. I'm not discriminating. Give me some. Now Block said you like to buy walnuts with EBT. If I had EBT, I would use it. Okay. What was I saying? When I go to class, I was wondering, when I was in my other class, they had like a table, computer table, and a chair you sat in. I'm trying to figure out how is it going to be in. I'm at the main campus. Do we have what am I looking forward to when I go into the main campus? Like, I never been on the main campus ever before, like in a classroom setting. So I don't know what their classroom setting is like. My class that I take on Monday and Monday and Wednesday, we have 25 people in the class, and we have a waiting list. And I'm trying to figure out the seating. How's it gonna be? Because I'm a big girl, and I'm a big girl, and I'm trying to figure out how is it gonna be? How is it gonna be? Like what is going on? I don't know how I'm gonna be in the seating and all that. So I'm thinking, because when we went in there, when I went into the other class, besides you, you was able to plug your computer up, sit there, one person here. It was like a long table, two chairs. How's it gonna be if I'm on a campus? Like, I was on a campus then, but that was a smaller one. I'm on the main campus. School start on the 22nd, but the 22nd is on a Friday, so I start that following Monday, which is the 25th. So I'm trying to figure out how it's going. Hey Tammy, I'm trying to figure out how's the seating because I don't want to be uncomfortable. And then on top of that, I gotta find like I seen the classroom. It said building. I think it said building 70, 77. And I'm like, where's building 77? So I already know my first day. It said be there at 5:30. I already know I'm gonna get there at 3 o'clock. I'm gonna get there at 3 o'clock because I want to go. I want to go find the rooms because I don't know what buildings and all that. Hey, Miss Kelly, I don't know none of that. So I'm like, building 77, and I know all the buildings is not together. I don't need no more school supplies. I'm good because I have a rock of pencils. I have a rock of ink pens. Only thing I needed was the two black little books. That's all I need. Somebody did tell me I got the. Somebody sent me a message that it was 50 cents, and I said I'm gonna go get it. Probably individual desk in the classroom. Yeah, but I don't mean no harm. I hope I can fit. Oh man, cause I'm like, I was watching Law and Order, and the people was in classroom, and they came to pull the students out. And you know how they walk down the steps. The professors on stage, and they walk down the steps, and they got the chairs there, and they got their little tables in front of them. And I'm looking like, I ain't gonna be able to fit in there. Oh, come on now, hey Pip, man. I'm like, am I gonna be able to fit in there? Y'all, my mind just got the wondering. I'm like, am I baby gonna fit in? That might sound crazy to y'all, but I just got to thinking about it because I seen it on there. And when they was going down the steps, and I'm looking, and I said, they on campus. And this is the main campus. And I'm like, it's all of them like that? And I had to think about when I was in class, our desk was two people to a desk, we had an outlet. And it might not be like that in campus. It might not be like that in the main campus. I'm really going to go there early. I got to be there at 5:30, but I'm not going to go late because I want to figure out. I want to walk around, get to know the buildings, and I know the first day I go there, I'm not going to figure it out. I ain't going to know where I'm going, but I have to know. So I'm be like figuring out because I never really been on main campus. I went to the main campus to go to the library. That's it. I go to the main campus to go to the library to get a book out of there. So I'm an April figure person. You're fine. Thank you, Miss Curry. I was trying look. I was trying to figure out. I'm just trying to figure out because I want to be okay. I don't want to be all. I don't want to be all squished up. I honestly don't. But That's one of the things I do know with the library. Only place I know is with the library in this building. I don't know nothing, but UDC is so big. And like when we had to practice for graduation, we had to go into a whole different of a building. And I don't know. Yes, I heard about Kelly Clarkson's ex-husband. I feel so sorry for him. I heard that he passed away. But yeah, I was trying to figure out, y'all. Okay, so now I know I'll be okay. I'll be okay. But look, y'all, it is 10:39, and I got a grocery hauls coming. I gotta bait it. If they say they don't have something, look at it. Google, look at it, and I'm gonna make a video let y'all see. And I'm definitely gonna find out the name of that spray for my stove. Like I said, I don't like a white stove, but I like this spray. It was pretty good. At least, and now y'all made me feel better. At least I know that my stove is not the only stove that get both burners dirty when you're using one. Both burners get dirty when you're using one. I'm so glad I know it's not just me because I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was just me. I thought they were just coming for me. Okay. Thank you. I would definitely tell my son, y'all say a happy birthday. My baby is 21. Yes. I wished him birthday when he happy birthday when he. I'm gonna tell y'all this right. I forgot it was his birthday for a minute, y'all. Ooh, when he came in the house. No, he called me. Hold on, let me get together because I don't want to lie. He called me. I was asleep. He called me because he told me he was on his way home. He called me at 12 something. Mom, Mom. I said, what's wrong? What's wrong? He said, what's today? I said, I don't know. And I said, oh, happy birthday. And I turned around, sent her something, said, happy birthday. I was asleep. I forgot. He called me because I didn't call him at 12 o'clock. I was like, I was knocked out asleep because I knew he was going to come in late. And he had called early and said he was coming, but he didn't come. So I was asleep at 12 o'clock. But he called me to tell me it was his birthday. Boy, I was halfway asleep. Once I got up and got it together, I said, oh, okay. But I did get up and waited and said happy birthday to him again. And then, Lord, him and his girlfriend was talking me to death. They was talking me to death. He on the phone with her talking. He walking through the house. She keep calling me mom on the phone. Mom, he say this, da 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 da. I'm like, uh-huh. He said, Mom, didn't I used to do this? And he'll put the phone right here. I'm like, why? He's your baby. Yeah, he is. Man, y'all go on Facebook. My son got so, he got so big. He got so big. I definitely got to send y'all a picture of him. Oh, thank you, peace. Thank you. Look, I'm about to show, I'm about to send, did I have, let me see. I don't even think I sent it. No, I ain't even send the pictures to my phone. I didn't send it to my phone because I was going to show y'all a picture. When I said my son looks so cute, he had these Jordans on. They blue Jordans. They sky blue Jordans. They are so pretty. Okay, she said for Tyreek, I would definitely tell him. He won't get it till next month, but I'll tell him. he um he had some blue, they dark blue Jordans with white. He had his blue and white shirt on and had some blue jeans on. I said, you look so cute. And then I told him, you could tell by he losing a lot. He losing a lot of weight. I told him, he losing his baby fat. He losing his baby fat. He losing his baby fat, y'all. You know how when you're a certain age, you got that little fat with you. He losing it, and I noticed that. I was like, oh, wow. Oh, you know what? If y'all want to send him some, use Tanya cash out. Her it's money sign flower FLOUR 54. I think it's 54. Let me see. I think I put it in here. Because somebody had, yeah, it's 54, money sign 54, flowers, money sign flowers. If y'all want to cash out Tyree something. Because somebody said something to me yesterday and I was like, I just ain't want to say nothing to Tanya cash out without letting her know. But yeah. It's a K at the end. His name is Tyrik. It's Tyrik. I remember when Tyreek was in school, y'all. Do y'all know they had three Tyreeks? And one was my son Tyreek Waller, Tyreek Wallace, and Tyreek Walker. All of them went to high school together. Do you know I used to get one? I used to get, I think it was Wallace mail. I used to get all the time, and I used to take it up to the school. And I used to always say, "How did y'all get it mixed up?" Both names was, but everybody spelled their name different. One name was Tyreek. Tyreek. That's supposed to be Tyreek. And my son name was Tyrik. Tyreek. And then I forgot how they spelled the other Tyreek. But when I say I used to get these boys mail, I used to be so like, I don't want his mail. I used to take it up to the school. I say, this is not my son. Y'all sent it to the school. Did you know this went on for 2 years? He went there for three, I think 4 years. It went on for 2 years. For 2 years. For 2 years, I was getting other kids' mail, and I used to go up there and take it up there to him and tell him, this not my son, man. Oh, we gonna get it right, Miss Water. I don't know why. Da, da, da. I said, Tyreek name is da, 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 da. And then when I had teachers meeting, I be in the wrong room because I'm thinking it's Tyreek and it's not Tyreek. It's in, I was just like, when I first had Tyreek, I thought Tyreek name was unique. I thought it was unique. My cousin Keisha, God rest her soul, her daughter, my cousin Keisha, her daughter named my son. When she was in school, I said I was going. Y'all, they told me I was having twins. Y'all don't laugh at the names I had. If I had a set of twins, their name was gonna be Marquel and Marquis. Okay, don't ask me why I was gonna name Tyreek if I was having twins, Marquel and Marquis, because they were names, and they told me I was having twins. My family said, don't be naming them no Marquel, Marquis. I said, yeah, I like that name. They said, why? I said, I don't know, I like the name. So my cousin's daughter, I said, give me a name, give me a name. She said he was saying this. I know that's all right. Thank you, Tom, for watching, man. Yes, he is 21. And I was like, well, what I supposed to name him? And my cousin said, it's a boy in her classroom, and I think she was like 4. She said, she called me, Auntie, name him Tyreek and Tyrell, because we still thinking I'm having twins. She would say, name him Tyreek and Tyrell. And I was like, okay, because nobody wanted me to name Tyreek Marquis. I thought that was a good name. I really did. But when I wound up they found out he was just a big motherfucking baby. He was just a big boy. Yeah, he was just a big boy. Tyreek was 9 pounds 6 ounces. 9 pounds 6 ounces, 22.5 inches long. He was 9 pounds 6 ounces, and I had him what? Booyah! He came out natural. He came out bust my butt, but oh my God! I told God, you get that John on me, I ain't having no more. And I ain't gonna lie, I said if you get him out me, I'm not gonna have it no more. My niece middle name. That's your niece middle name. I mean, oh okay. See, I said Marquis. I was gonna go here. Was, and then I have him natural birth. And they gonna tell me I had no choice. I kept telling y'all take this. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I was in labor with my son for 3 days. I was in labor for 3 days. The nurse was trying to help me. She came in there. She kept saying, don't tell him. I wanted him out because they had gave me something to help induce. It was not working. Thank you said it's not working. So the nurse went up on me. I guess she spun it around, did what she had to do. He would not come out. Tyree would not come out. He would not come out. They gave me an epidural, and I finally got the epidural. I was scared, and the epidural didn't wait. I had Tyreek at 5:59 in the morning. Yeah, he was 9 pounds 6 ounces. I had him at 5:59 in the morning. They said Tyreek could say 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning. But I was in labor for 3 days. They sent me home. They said I wasn't dilated. They sent me home. My water busted when I was in the shower. I called my granddaddy. I called my granddaddy. My grandmother sent my granddaddy. I called my granddaddy and told my granddaddy I'm in labor. My granddaddy came and got me. Oh, my granddaddy came and got me. When after I had the baby, my grandfather and my grandmother came and picked me up. My grandma used to tell, my grandma had 13 kids, but I'm going to tell you one thing she used to tell me all the time, y'all. Don't let. Let me remind you, my grandma had 13 kids. Don't have no more kids. You don't need but one. My grandma used to tell me this every day. Every day she see Tyreek, she said, "Don't have no more kids. You don't need but one. Don't have no more kids. You don't need but one." I'm like, "No, no C-section, all natural." I was like, "Grandma, I ain't gonna have no more." I had my baby shower at my grandmother's house. When I went in labor, my granddaddy took me. When it's time to get picked up from the hospital, my grandmother and grandfather came and got me. My uncle Fats met me at my house. Yeah, I'll never forget that. My granddaddy had the car seat and everything. Everything. My grandma was so happy. I think my grandma was so happy more than I was. Tanya was excited. My mother, she didn't. My mother didn't even come up there when I had Tyreek, but she didn't even come up there when Tanya had her first child. So she didn't. My mother didn't come up there when I had Tyreek. My grandfather would have. My grandfather would have been almost 20 years old. With my first child, God also had me so drop out. Or wake me up to push. They had to wake you up to push. I don't know that. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. When I had Tyreek, they gave me the epidural. The epidural didn't work until it was time to have Tyreek. I wanted more kids. My grandma, I used to this day, I'm gonna get back to this, but to this day, I be like, my grandma had 13 kids. How did her she tell me to have one? But anyway, my epidural did not work until it was time for me to have Tyreek. They said, put your leg in the air, push. This left leg was not going nowhere. This left leg was not going nowhere. This my left leg would not go nowhere. They kept telling Miss Waller, put it in the air. I would never forget. I said, bitch, I was cussing her like, I was like, it is in the air. Miss Waller, you only got your right leg. My right leg was shooting straight up. I couldn't get my leg up. No matter how much I was in there doing it, couldn't. They called a code. They called some type of code. When I say people started running in my room, lady threw my leg up, other lady came through my other leg up and was like, push. I was like, what the? Where all these people come from? Like, I don't know. Hey, Coffee, I don't know where these people came from, but they came from everywhere, put my leg up in the air. I could not my left leg would not go up. And I kept telling him, my leg is up in the air. And I was yelling at the lady, cussing him out, because to me, I had my leg in the air. It was not in the air. And then when Tyreek came out, they was like, you want to hold, oh, Miss Waller, it's the boy. I said, I know it was the boy. You want to hold it? I said, that ain't my baby. I said, he too white. I said, that ain't my baby. Look at him. I said, that's not my baby. And they kept trying to give him to me. I said, I don't want that baby. If I could show y'all baby pictures of Tyreek, Tyreek was so freaking like, I did not think he was my baby. I swear to God, when they brought him around to the room and I kept telling the nurses, that cannot be my baby. I am black. Why he look like that? Do y'all know it took me a whole day? Like, they had to call my aunt, Lestine, and they had to call my grandmother and Tanya on me because I wouldn't hold Tyreek because I kept telling them that wasn't my baby. And I seen them come out, but I think the fact that I seen all that afterbirth coming out of me, it made me say that he was too light for me. Like, it was so, having a baby is so disgusting. Like, all that down there, I seen it. And then when they stuck something back up in me, I got to yelling, where is that going? Like, I don't know. I was not doing that. That was not my baby, and I seen them do too much down there to me, and I was not having it. It took me a whole day to hold that baby. They had to call my family on me, okay? Because I didn't. That wasn't my baby. He was, and my aunt Juanita seen him. She said, "Oh, girl, that's your baby. He ain't gonna stay like forever. Look at his ears. His ears dark." And I was like, okay. It took me a minute to be convinced that was my baby, because he was like, but Tyreek, he brown skin, but y'all, he was, wasn't my baby. You couldn't tell me that was my baby. And I seen it come out. Because I was down there, my leg, look, my leg, when I say my legs was up in the air, it was up in the air and I was pushing. And I seen all that stuff, I guess the alphabet, I seen all that. And that was not a good feeling. And when they took him over there and made him cry and they tried to get him to me, that wasn't my baby. I kept saying that wasn't my baby. Went all the way to my room, telling them that was not my baby. Oh my God! But now I know that's my baby. It's just that I was going through a phase. I told y'all when I got honestly, y'all when I got home because I was living with Tony. Because I told y'all when I got pregnant, my uncle gave me a choice: a car, pay my car note, or pay my car note or pay my rent. And at first I had my uncle, I think it paid my, I couldn't remember which one. I'm not even gonna lie, I don't remember which one, but my uncle paid one of them. I just can't remember. But I know when I had Tyreek, I was saying with Tanya, Tanya would come in the room, your baby in here, come and get your baby. I was like, I'm not holding that baby. I don't want him. I know Tyree looked like his father. And I was like, I ain't picking that baby up. Tanya would come in there get the baby. I still didn't want to, when I say I think I was going to depression because when he came home, I didn't hold him for a long time. Michael and Brandon and Fufu, they had Tyreek. They had Tyreek. They had Tyreek because I ain't, I just said, that ain't my baby. I was still, mentally, I was like, I didn't want to hold him. I didn't want nothing to do with the baby. You got to see his father, his father and his brother. All three of them look alike. All three of them look alike. But yeah, I didn't think that boy was. I went through a stage that I ain't want to hold him or nothing. And one day Tony came, put him on the bed. You gonna hold this baby? And I look. I'm gonna tell y'all when you got sister love, when your sister love you. When I had Tyreek split my butt so bad, so bad. I had hemorrhoids for days. Hemorrhoids for days. My mother and my sister, I love them to death. She probably won't kill me. She gonna say, why would you tell that? But I could not do my hemorrhoids. My sister and my mom did my hemorrhoids for me. They juiced me up every time I needed it. When I say they came and juiced me up, had my medicine to put up, because you're doing hemorrhoids bothering you. That's a bad feeling. My mother and my sister. I called them every time I needed my hemorrhoids, they'd come there and do it. As I said, they gotta have sister love. That was sister love. That's love. Because my hemorrhoids was acting up and I'd be in there crying. Time says the time. At first they gave me the little round little white little patches. That wasn't working. I remember laying on the bed. Tony was like, hold your butt open. I was like, it ain't working. It won't work. So they sent me something else. They wanted us to send me to kind of go up your butt. My sister helped me with all that. She gonna kill me, y'all. I'm laughing because it's so funny because I remember her doing it, and the whole time she was cussing me out. I think she did it for 2 days, and I think the third day she said, I can't do it no more. I can't do it no more. But she took care of me. I ain't even gonna lie. She did it for like 2 days. The third day, she was like, I can't be coming in here. I can't be coming here doing this. And I remind you, at the time, Tanya was pregnant too, though, y'all. And my mother was there too. My mother did it like twice. And after that, she told Tanya, I ain't gonna be holding her butt open. Why you trying to get this? Oh my God, y'all. Oh my God, it's so funny. Because all that I can imagine, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, Tanya had a full size bed, right? And when you went in her room, it was like the dresser was here, everything was here, and I was just stretched out on the bed. And then I can just remember my mother say, "Help me hold your butt, help me hold your butt. You hold one side, you hold one side." Tanya at the bottom of the bed, y'all. It just like, I can't do it. You gotta scoot up. You gotta scoot up. I'm like, okay, and both of them just trying to work it. It was just crazy. My mother did it twice. She said I ain't coming back. Tanya did it in. Tanya gonna kill me, y'all. Oh my God. When I get on my line, I'm gonna call her Tanya. I will say, Tanya, the time you help me with my hemorrhoid. That's sister love, y'all. OMG, my scarf is not as funny. I think I had a funny. Yeah, it's funny, y'all. It's hey Ross, it's funny, y'all. Y'all, I know it's too much information for y'all, but I had to talk. If I'm gonna talk about me having my baby, I gotta talk about what happened after the endurance things that happened afterward. But you, that's sister love because I would have did it for her. I would have did it for her. She didn't have that problem because when she had Jackson, all her other kids, she didn't have no problems with. Michael, none of her other kids. I was there. I was there with all her births. Every child she had except for Jackson. I was there with all her kids except for Jackson. I was not at was Jackson because she had I think a preeclampsia or something. She had Jackson early, and she had him in Baltimore. Yeah. She said, "Why?" She said, "Why you rub your eyes at the same?" We said, "Why we did I?" It's funny though. We both laugh, and that's what it. Yeah. So yeah. Oh my God, that was so funny, y'all. That was hilarious. Let me get up off this line because I got an order coming in. I'm up here talking and I'm talking and talking. And if I'm going to talk about me having my son, I got to talk about that time. My sister, she was a big support. Her and my mother, but I'm telling y'all, my mother only lasted 2 days. My mother Tanya lasted 2 days. My mother only lasted 2 times. My mom was it twice. Tanya lasted 2 days. The third day, Tanya said she got to do it. And this the thing about it. Tanya had I think 2 C-section and rest of her kids natural birth. She didn't do that. She didn't have hemorrhoid problems. Like I think because my son was so big, and I think Top he was so big. He was 9 pounds 6 ounces. She had him. She probably did. Man, oh my God! I gotta go, I'm gonna call her up, y'all. I'm gonna talk about it and have her laughing because it's so funny. I'm thinking about it. It just made me think. She was pregnant at the time, and she was doing this for me like she was pregnant at the time. She was having her baby too much later, even though she ain't supposed to have them there. She had them early, but yeah, she was a big help when I was pregnant. Cause I'm telling y'all, my sister, when I say Tanya used to always get mad. Tanya wanted me to have a baby so bad. Tanya used to say, Tanya used to say, "I'll have a baby for you. We'll do what we gotta do." My sister was with us. She wanted to, if I wasn't gonna have kids, she was like, she'll have a baby for me. Yeah, he was 9 pounds 6 ounces. She started with say, "I'll have a baby for you," because that's how much she wanted me to have a kid. If you want, we go find out what we need to do. I'll have a baby for you. That's all my sister used to tell me. I said, "Girl, if God don't give me no baby, that means it's not meant for me to have one." I used to tell her that all the time. She was always willing. My sister was always willing. I have a baby. That's what she used to always tell me. Thank you. It keep coming down because I don't have it on right. But she wanted me to have a baby. My sister always wanted me to have a baby. That's why my son, y'all think she's spoiled by me. He's spoiled by Tanya. He is spoiled by Tanya because my whole family never thought I was going to have a baby. Yeah, she said, "You ain't gonna have a baby? I had one for you." She had did the researches and everything. I was looking at her like, "Girl, I don't want no I ain't gonna lie. I ain't want no baby. Love my son to death, wouldn't change anything. But I always tell her, I ain't want no baby. God ain't giving no baby. It ain't meant for me to have now." She said, "I had one for you." She did all the research on it and everything and all this other stuff. I said, look at her. She was serious too. My sister was dead serious. She wanted me to have a baby. She was dead serious. She was dead serious about that. She was so serious about it, but yeah. She just, well, let me get up out here because I gotta get this order in case it come. In case they text me or anything and I can't see on this phone. Let me get up out of here. Like, share, subscribe, take this far. I'm definitely gonna clean my refrigerator out and do my kitchen clean. But I gotta do clean my refrigerator out. And once I clean my refrigerator out, I gotta put my dishes up because I still have dishes over there I don't put. I don't have a lot of cabinet space. So sometimes you see dishes in my dish rack because I have nowhere to put them. But guess what? Like, share, subscribe. I gotta go. I'm out of here.